y'all, it's me Fletch, back at it again with yet another video that you already know, because I'm the baddest, what? The baddest trans bitch on YouTube, and that is of the periods, darling. So I want to say Happy New Year's to everybody. This is New Year's Eve, by the way, but Happy New Year's to everybody and every fucking thing. Like, y'all, this year has been a doozy for me. Like, I'm so serious, and I've accomplished so much this year, so much. And for the first time in my life, I feel like the good outweighs the bad, and I'm just so happy to say that I made it. Y'all made it. We all made it, bitch. But your journey don't stop here, because there's always more chapters to a book. Without further ado, let's go on and get right into this video, because y'all, I want to get drunk. I took my first shot of the day, and I took that around like, give or take, like 3 something. Yeah, like 3 something. As y'all can also tell by my voice, a bitch is sick again. Like, girl, I don't know what the fuck I'm at to. I'm like, girl, I don't know. I'm so serious. I don't know. I might have to start walking around the house with a mask on or some shit from this point forward. I don't know. Now, do y'all think I should put some eyelashes on or keep the lashes off? Because I feel like the look will come together if I put some lashes on. But I just want to say thank you all so much this year. I've accomplished so much. And without you guys, I would not have this platform. I would not have my sisters. And I would not have a peace of mind. Okay? Well, this story time actually came up because I was on Plenty of Fish doing my daily scroll, whatever the case may be, right? And this is in present time, girl, doing my daily scroll, and I just so happened to come across this profile, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I know this boy. So open up the little chat log. We've been texting each other like a couple times, like once or twice every like 5 to 6 months. I'm like, oh, okay. So I remember him because him and we had like a little issue way back when, bitch. Just one of my way back when link ups, girl. Way back when in early 2021, when I first started my transition. And for the sake of the story time, we're gonna call this boy, let's call him Corbin. He was talking to me about a situation that he was in at the time while trying to talk to me, but he was claiming that he was giving me signals that he wanted to date me or, like, you know, take things further with me. And I'm like, I never got that. Let's go on and get right to the story time. So if you guys want to know what I'll be talking about in this story time, please sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to my channel for videos like this one. And if you guys love my gorgeous face, obviously, make sure you guys share with your friends, your family, your foes, all that, all that. And let's get right into this video. Run the clock back to when I first met him, right? I was doing my daily scroll on Plenty of Fish, like always. You know, I was in my room, boiled my feet up, watching ridiculousness with who? The damn cat, bitch. You already know. I don't have to tell you guys this because you guys are my friends. Like, girl, y'all my sisters. Like, what's tea? Like, how you don't know that? Like, what? How you don't know that? So, I ended up swiping right on, like I mentioned before, Corbin. So, Corbin was a light-skinned guy, kind of like caramel tone, like I always say, like caramel, frappuccino, kind of giving, like, not macchiato, kind of like, I want to say like a venti cinnamon ribbon crunch. Like, that's what it's giving. Like, remember, so like cashew. Very handsome man though. Well, in my opinion. Me and the guy, Corbin, we were texting back and forth. You already know how those things go. He was asking me, like, you know, where am I from? You know, what am I into? What do I like to do? Things like that. And when he was asking me what am I into, he was not asking me like anything sexual about what am I into. He was just asking like, what do I do for my hobbies or things like that. Around that time, y'all, I was doing YouTube, but I was not as prominent on YouTube as I am now. Like, now I'm more like on YouTube, trying to do YouTube, trying to get to that point of YouTube. But in the beginning, I was like, girl, fuck this shit. Like, you know, I don't want nobody to be laughing at me, all this other shit, right? So, girl, anyways, nobody gives a fuck about your sob story, bitch. Girl, the boy, I keep calling him the boy because he is fun. Girl, that boy is funny. He is totes hilarious. He was just complimenting me on, like, you know, my pictures and things like that. And at that time, I was just starting my transition as well, so I wasn't as fab as I am now. Like, y'all know, she's getting very much so like flounder in the face, angler fish, like hammerhead shark, like all. She just was not giving that picture of me with my sandy brown afro, back when my hair was healthy, before I started doing leave out hairstyles. And I had on this like white, like a floral, like a empress goddess type shirt, little like sleeves that are kind of like real, you know, like real wavy, girl. You know what I'm talking about? Like, girl, watch, you know what I'm saying, girl? Real wavy, real cute. And I had on this A-line orange skirt, y'all, with a little slit on the side. After we conversed a couple of times, he asked me what was my number, and y'all know I had the iPhone 6S Plus at the time, so I have the phone, can't get into it. You already know what the tea is with that. So we ended up exchanging numbers. So we're texting, we're talking, right? Jesus Christ. We FaceTime called, like, you know, we was talking every single day, flirting back and forth, you know, we'd be laughing and kikiing, you know, have a little sexual comment here and there. And it kind of just felt like I was getting to know somebody for the first time, like, to want to actually date them. You get what I'm saying? I started becoming like a little, you know, a little attached to him a little bit, because he was my first ever DO guy that I experienced actually wanting to date. Besides the guy that I took that X-Pill with that one time. Y'all remember that Storytime? If you don't, I'll leave a link to it down below. And I'll also leave a little screenshot, little pop-up of what that video looks like. If you don't feel like clicking the link, you can just find the video on my channel from the thumbnail. I just was like, this is going to be my man. Like, and he treats me so well. Like, girl, I'll never forget the time I ended up asking him to come by, girl, and he came by, right? And I went and sat in the car with him. And girl, tell me why this man gonna turn around and be like, hey, I bought you some pasta. Pasta? How'd you know that I love pasta, bitch? Girl, it was from this place called Energy Famous Pasta. I'll never forget it. Energy Famous Pasta. It's over there off of Jackson, girl. Right by the cathedral, I think. Or that's the Catholic Community College or some shit like that. Girl, best pasta I've ever ate in my fucking life. Y'all, that spot is so janky, but janky spots always have the best fucking entertainment and the best fucking food. We chit-chat, we talking, girl, we laughing, we cracking jokes. We're not smoking, we're not drinking at the time, y'all. Woo, child. We made me paranoid at that time, and like drinking, oh, child, I couldn't even. Bitch, only thing I could probably drink is probably a little bit of some wine, and I'm talking about a sparkler, and that would have me tore the fuck up, girl. Now, it was just such a great vibe. Like, everything was just so smooth. It felt natural. Like, it felt like I was just talking to somebody that was genuinely interested in me. So, girl, I ate my little pasta. He leaned his little seat back. I leaned my seat back. We was talking, looking up at the stars. And then we was watching this little movie up on his phone. And he would, like, put it, like right where his, what is that thing called? Like, the radio is. He'll put it on little knobs under the radio. And we'll be watching, like, Transformers. We was watching this other, kind of superhero-like show, but it was like animated, but it's real like violent, real gory. I think it was called, I forgot what it was called. Not Supernatural. I don't know what it was called. He ended up falling asleep, and girl, I fell asleep. Woke up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. He's like, damn, like, I didn't even know it was this late. I'm like, yeah, friend, like, we slept for a long ass time. So get up out the car, tell him bye, give him a hug, and he hugged me so tight, y'all, and I went on into the house. Very like platonic, amazing link up, right? After that, y'all, I kind of started to develop feelings for him, because I was like, oh my goodness, like, this guy is such a gent, like, he's such a gentleman. Like, he didn't ask me to lean over and, you know, let me play in that, or like, you can use my, you know, all that shit. Like, he didn't ask me that, girl. Like, he literally did not ask me that. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, this man is such a fucking gent, y'all. Maybe like a week or two later, me and him are still keeping in contact, or him and I are still keeping in contact with each other, texting back and forth. He'll call me sometimes I'll call him, sometimes he'll FaceTime me, sometimes I'll FaceTime him. Sometimes, like, you know, he'll you know, ask me, do I want some food, am I hungry, things like that. Damn. He ended up asking me if I would like to have a salad. And I was like, yeah, like, I would like to have a salad. Like, what kind of salad? Like, y'all know I love me a good old salad, girl. And, you know, I like other salads, too. So, like, you better watch what you saying, girl. You better watch them salad words. He told me he was going to get a salad for me when he comes by today. I said, okay, well, you know, what time do you think you'll be coming by? He was like, I'll come by around, like, give or take 6, maybe 7, something like that. I'm sitting in the house bored, chilling, you know, Rocket, he's outside doing his big one, girl. Around that time, he was still young, so he was doing his own thing, girl. Messing around with the girl cats, fighting boy cats, fighting girl cats, girl. Rocket was a mess, honey. Like, he's really aged, because Rocket used to be rambunctious. Can y'all say rambunctious? Always in drama, always got little girlfriend problems, always got some cat pregnant in the neighborhood, always got somebody man wanting to fight, like, girl getting stabbed in the back, like, literally. So I want to say, give or take like an hour or two rolled by, and then I get a text from Corbin, he's like, hey, you know, I'm outside. I said, okay. He asked me, like, do I smoke? I'm like, yes, I do. Like, come on now. Y'all bitches know my mouth is a chimney, bitch. Like, girl, throw me some oak up in there. I had my real hair out at this point. I had my hair, like, tied back in this cute little, like, pineapple puffball looking thing. Like, y'all know how the girls used to do way back with them shoestrings. They be all gunked up and dirty looking. But they always got their hair in that little puffball with the little, like, jelly, like the hard, softy, clear gel, like, crust all around the hairline and the edges and stuff. It'd be balled up. Like, you know what I'm talking about, girl. So that's what I had in my head. That's, well, not in my head, bitch. It was my real hair. And I had on these cute little studs. And I came out there with this red, like, burgundy-ish, like, A-line skirt. Because at that time, y'all was wearing A-line skirts because, girl, like, convenience. Think about it. A-line skirt, slit on the side. All you gotta do is turn that slit to the front or turn that slit to the back. A half shirt on my little knitted half shirt. He hands me this big ass, like, girl, salad looks so damn good, bitch. I probably turned it to Mother Nature. Like, that salad looked so fucking good. It looked so good, y'all. It had, like, carrots, pieces of fried chicken, cheese. It had ham, ground beef, sausage. It had some romaine lettuce. It had some lettuce. Did y'all hear that? Oh my goodness, y'all. Not you got a list, bitch. Girl, it had, like, pieces of celery, girl. It was like pieces of, like, cabbage, spinach, and it had this, like, nice, like, salt and pepper seasoning with, like, cut up pieces of a boiled egg, and it had some honey Dijon sauce, and it had some regular what is it called, Hidden Valley Ranch with some bacon bits, bitch. Girl, I'm digging in that damn salad like it's my life, girl. I'm being classy, of course, being very demure, very mindful. I'm in a car with a man, using my etiquette, being a young lady. However, girl, that salad didn't stand a chance. He kind of flirting back and forth with me. So then I'm kind of flirting with him. And luckily, bitch, I always carry my purse with me. I had a piece of gum in my purse, a piece of some extra, it was Polar Ice. Put that in my mouth, girl, to make sure my breath still smell fresh, girl, tasting real good, whatever the case may be. And, you know, a friend asked me, like, you know, can I get a kiss? I was like, and they can last forever? Yes. Oh my gosh, yes you can. Like, not you're asking for my lips, sir. I floated on over there, girl, crawled across the sea, girl, gave her a cute little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a quick little side step, girl, a Cupid shuffle even. And then, girl, I sat on back in my seat. He had very big lips, y'all. Very, very kisser. So, after that, you know, I'm laying there, feeling a little spicy, girl. You already know. I'm feeling a little fanny flutter. Like, that's what I'm feeling. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I'm feeling the buzz. I'm feeling the tingles. I'm ready to mingle and see what's going to happen tonight. So, after the little kiss, girl, why is Fran, like, just staring at me and I'm looking at him, girl, and then, like, he licked his lips, girl, the lips were just shining. I said, bitch, I had to do something. So, child, you already know what I did. Don't have to get into the exclusives about it. But, allow me to say this. Girl, when I leaned over that seat, girl, because he was so tall, y'all, had a big-ass booty too, y'all. I leaned over that seat, child, feet big, everything. Pulled the pants down. I said, now, whose pet dog did you castrate to get this? Because what the fuck is that? Honey, I was mortified. And if he ever watched this, I'm sorry. But I'm just being straight up, girl. Fran is not packing, y'all. Like, fuck the trip. Fuck the plane ticket. Fuck it. Throw it all away. Get a refund, because you're not going nowhere with me packing no shit like that. Girl, you can't even put an outfit on that shit. It was funny because, y'all, I'll have him on Facebook, right? Why the fuck did I see a post that he made talking about some, it was like, I like my niggas with a big dick or something like that, and it was a lady that was saying it right. Why the fuck did he comment and have a little face like some, I know that's right. I wanted to say something so bad, y'all. I wanted to say something so bad. I really did, because not who lied to you. I tried to do the best that I could, girl, and of course, like, you know, he was enjoying himself, I'm assuming, and, you know, he erupted like Mount St. Helens, whatever. Cute little experience all about my day. So this was around, and I'll never forget, this was December 2022. I noticed, like, this is like I said before, in December 2022, Now, I noticed that he started to become like really like distant with me. Like he wasn't really talking to me like as much as he was in the beginning. And I'm just like, I wonder what that's about. You know, I never like really have cared to like chase after the boys. But once you get me hooked on you, it's kind of hard for me to like not want to deal with you no more. You get what I'm saying? Because like I don't just let down the wall for just anybody. So I'm kind of feeling like this is my man. Why the fuck is he disappearing on me? Like, what the fuck? Forgot that he's DL. Completely forgot this man is DL. This is my man, and this is gonna be my man to the end of my man's days, or mine. Whoever goes first. This is my man. So why is my man treating me like I'm his side bitch? Like, what's up? So I text a friend. I'm like, what's tea? Like, I didn't say that, but what's up? Like, what's going on? Like, how you in? No reply. Tried to call him. Didn't answer the damn phone. I'm like, this shit is so fucking weird, y'all. So randomly, we're gonna fast forward some more. Randomly, this is a little time after I got a text from him, and I'm like, where the fuck have you been? Like, what's been going on? Like, I've been texting you, trying to call you, ain't been talking to me, blah, 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 right? He's like, oh, you know, I just been busy, like, you know, I got stuff to do, like, you know, I work, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bitch, I hate when folks use the I work thing as an excuse to not text people back. Like, even if you do work, you can find some time. Girl, look at this ass bitch. Y'all know this hoe always doing some disrespectful shit, and that's why I don't fuck with this bitch no more. See, look, she falling again. Does it look like there's a foundation line right here? Because why does it look like that when I know I blended this shit in? What the fuck is this? And why is it just there? He was telling me how he was busy. He got to work, things like that. You know, like he's got other things got to take care of. He's got to pay his car note. What is paying a car note to do with taking somebody back? Like, girl, even I can be busy and still remember to take somebody back, whether it be a day later, whether it be a couple hours later. If I see your message, I'm going to text you back. Like, I promise you I'm going to text you back. So when niggas be coming to me bitching and complaining about my response time, bitch, you better be glad you get a response, period. Because there's people that are waiting since 2018 to get a response back from me and still ain't got one. Calm your tits and humble yourself. After that, I kind of just started to kind of like change my emotions towards him, and I just stopped dealing with him like altogether for a little second. But he ended up telling me how, oh, you know, I'm just really sorry. Like, don't do me like that. Like, you know, I promise I'll make it up to you. I'll get you some more pasta. I'll probably take you out to, like, on a date or something like that. First of all, probably. But he was like, I'll probably take you out on a date, you know. Or I might, like, I could give you some money. It's just shit like that, girl. Real random shit. Like, I don't know exactly what he said. I'm just adding bits and pieces to it. But it definitely was something about some food and a date. And I was hooked. So I'm back. Hopefully my audio sounds good, but ain't no telling with this bitch. Y'all know how this hoe get down. So we're not gonna even try to think that the audio sounds bad. We're not gonna think the audio sounds good, child, because but girl, why did I get some tea though? I figured some things out, girl. So anywho, come on. Now, like I mentioned, he mentioned like he apologized. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be too hard on him. I'm gonna go ahead and just like, you know, let the guard back down and allow him to get back close to me. So, you know, we were kind of hitting it off a little bit. He went and got a hotel room for us. Went to the hotel room, girl. Friend tossed my little salad, girl, whatever it is. Y'all know I bop, whatever. And, you know, he, whatever. So, girl, everything was cool. Everything was fun with that. And then after, like, I want to say another week, ghosting again. Not texting back. Not answering calls. None of that shit. So I was like, okay, I don't know if maybe like you got a girlfriend or something like that. And if you do, that's cool. But can you like communicate you got a girlfriend? Or I would like for you to let me know that you're seeing somebody else. Or, I mean, because you're not really seeing me per se. You're getting to know me. If you are seeing somebody, like dating them or whatever, please let me know. Because, girl, I do not have the patience to be sitting around waiting on Horton Hears Who. I don't have time for that. At this time now, I'm dealing with, I'm going to say his real name, child. I'm dealing with Jameson and I'm dealing with Chris. Girl, I still need to do some story times about Chris. Oh, my gosh. Like, okay, I just really don't know what else to do at this point. And honestly, I'm not going to try to figure it the fuck out either. So I just said, fuck it. Went on about my life, girl. Enjoyed myself. Had a grand ass 2022. So then next thing you know, girl, the bitch. And when I say the bitch, I'm the bitch. The bitch gets into a damn car accident because this hoe was too drunk to drive home. And then she got into a little jail incident, whatever, girl. And after that, she was just chilling. She was living her life. She had started her hormones, so she's feeling real snazzy and sassy, bitch. Snazzy and sassy. What the fuck? So I'm feeling real snazzy and sassy, girl. I'm looking real good. Got my body looking right. Child, the hormones were hormoning. And this time I had a picture of me with this blonde box braid bun with this orange bralette top and this orange skirt that was like a V-line skirt where the slits go all the way up to your pelvis. That's the type of profile picture I had on Queen and Fish this time around. And guess who the fuck hit me up? So friend hits me up. Amazing. Friend hits me up. And I'm like, oh, Corbin, what's going on? How you been? He's like, I've been good. How are you? I'm like, oh, I've been good. What's up? He's just telling me about his personal life, how things have been going, how, other things with, family members and stuff like that. I'm not going to tell y'all because it's not y'all business. I'm like, okay, I understand why you ghosted them because things like that can become very tough because around this time, my dad had passed away in May. So I understood. I literally understood. So, we kind of hit it off a little bit more, and now we're kind of starting to flirt back with each other, and we linked up. So when we linked up, we're sitting in the car, we're talking. I smoked me a little blunt, he smoked him a little blunt, and he's talking to me about how, I wanted to know, would you be open to us dating? I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't be, against it. I would like for us to date, but I would like for you to let me know up front if you're seeing somebody or if you're in a relationship or something like that. Please let me know because I do not like being second best to no bitch, and a bitch can be a lady or a man. So I don't have any patience to be second best to anybody. There's going to be all of me or none of me. Oh no, I'm single. I'm ready to be serious. Okay, cool. We hung out maybe one time. So, friend went ghost again. At this point, I was done. I was wrapped. It was finished. It was finito, girl. I'm done. I'm not dealing with you no more. So I happened to be on my Facebook, scrolling around, minding my own business, right? And y'all know how things be. Like me, I never go looking for guys, mess, drama, personal lives, nothing. I don't search for shit because if you searching for something, you're gonna find it. Don't look for shit, you won't find shit. But if you looking for shit, you're gonna find shit, and it's gonna stink. It's gonna stink. I get on Facebook. I done unfriended him, all this shit, right? Girl, he even liked one of my pictures, and I was like, boy, don't be liking my pictures. And then his like disappeared off my picture, and my sister was on Facebook with, my friend on Facebook, and she was like, oh my goodness, nah, I saw that boy take his like away. I'm like, yeah, girl, because I don't fuck with him. Child, I happen to click on my messenger stories, bitch. I happen to click on my messenger stories. Why end up tapping his story, girl? And why does this man say, I miss my fiance? I'm like, hold up. Now, you told me that you wasn't seeing nobody. You were single. You wasn't talking to anybody. You was ready to get serious with me. Now, all of a sudden, I'm seeing some, I miss my fiance. Who the hell is this bitch? Because I never heard of her. Who is this? So then friend never, spoke to me ever again, y'all. He started, subbing, in my opinion, started subbing me, he'll say shit like, oh, these hoes be watching my page, but don't know I got a whole woman at the house. Or, oh, these hoes thought that I wanted them. I want none of my ex-hoes. First of all, bitch, I can never be an ex. I'm always going to be an A. I'm seeing all this shit. I'm like, okay, so this bitch is talking about me. Then after I clicked off of that story, it's on another story of his. And he's kissing the damn girl. Talking about that's his fiance. That's my girlfriend. I'm going to eat her out later on tonight. I like this disrespectful piece of shit. Because why? What is your reasoning? I don't get, what is the problem? Because I never gave him a reason to, start acting like that with me. I wasn't arguing with him. I wasn't trying to fight with him. I wasn't fussing with him, cussing him out, nothing, y'all. So I'm like, where did all this energy come from? And then why the fuck did you not text me and tell me this to my face, by the way? Why you subbing a bitch? Girl, who am I to sub? After he did all that shit, I screenshotted the picture of him and his fiance kissing on his story, and I screenshotted him saying he missed his fiance, and I screenshotted all them little pictures of him talking about how, oh, bitches over here watching me and shit like that. That was just a one night stand. What one night was you standing on, bitch? I was sitting. What are you talking about? To be quite frank, bent over. Don't do that. This is in my iPhone, by the way. All of this is in my iPhone. All of it. I have tea, but I don't have the tea to spill, y'all. But I do have recency. And we're going to get into that right now. Because y'all thought the story was over with you. It's not. Done dealing with him at that point. Stop fucking with him. Stop talking to him. All that, right? So, we would speak every now and again. This is 2024, this year. We would speak every now and again, like every blue moon, like probably like every 3 or so months. Like we wouldn't really talk as often because he does have a kid now and he does have a girlfriend, I guess. It's all that in a second, okay? Hold on. We never linked up again until probably, I want to say it was hot, probably like May or June of this year. And we linked up. And, you know, we had a cute little time. Friend told me, oh, you know, like, I got my salad tossed for the first time. I like my salad being tossed now. I'm like, oh, well, that's good for you, like, girl, because I've been wanting to do that for ages. Finally did it, whatever, girl. Fun. Not really, but fun. On to, like, now, literally, like, now, today. We didn't speak for the rest of this year. And just so happens, like, I get a little message on Plenty of Fish. I got this yesterday. And it was a profile name called something Oreo, something. Oreo is really a derogatory like term. And I saw the picture. I'm like, oh my goodness, like this is old boy from way back when. Mind you guys, like I don't have like any issues with him now because girl, it's done and out the way. Like I already done cut you off. I don't want to deal with you no more. Really like that. Really like that. I don't want to deal with you like that anymore. So I don't really care to have my feelings involved or like press you about like old shit. Like I just don't care. Like I've moved on with my life. You know, I done dealt with Chris doing his stupid shit. Well, I'm gonna say the wrong word. He did his stupid shit, girl, on that April day. And I told y'all this story time way back when. I'm gonna have to tell it again. And then I started dealing with Jameson because Jameson, like, you know, got a car and started acting bougie. So I was like, girl, fuck you hoes. Because when I had a fucking car, y'all bitches wasn't talking shit then. When a bitch was pulling up on you late at night, spending the night at your shit infested house, a bitch wasn't talking shit then. So, girl, a bitch was riding a hoe to work while they smoking Newports in my damn dad's truck, which you wasn't supposed to be smoking in the first place. You over here buying t-shirts, barely paying me gas, but a bitch wasn't complaining about getting their ass to work on time. Now you trying to act funny. Girl, that's why he lost that car. And that's so mean to say. But the way you treat people, girl, Karma is a bitch, girl, and she always has a way of coming back around and biting you in the ass. Chit-chat a little bit, whatever. We started having a conversation about, like, you know, this girl that I know that I'm mutuals with, and not really mutuals, like I've met her before at Linkos, like me and her have been at the same Linkos before, like news together, like I know her. Say this girl's name is Kendra, okay, because I have 2 story times with Kendra, literally, I have 2. One story time, me and her ran a train on this boy, girl, and then another time, me and her, or her and I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong, it don't matter, but both of us, we were at this boy's house who was doing like, y'all, like he was on like pop pills and like do ice and other shit, right? Girl, Fran was so drugged out, girl, he was tweaking so bad. He had me, her, this other girl came over, and this other girl came over, and we all was just fucking him. Like, girl, it was crazy. Like, girl, these boys be drugged out. How's that song go? These niggas be iced out getting fucked in bandos. Like, y'all heard from the last story time. He was like, oh, you know, this person mentioned you. Kendra mentioned you. I'm like, well, he didn't say her name first, but let's just say he said her name first. I'm like, oh, like, you know, who is that? He was like, oh, you know, she was talking to me. Like, she's an old ex-girlfriend of mine. I'm like, oh, so you've dated trans women before? He was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, that's interesting because why you saying like he was scared to date me? Like, let's see. And then he didn't answer the question. I'm like, oh, okay, girl, that's fine, whatever. I don't care. It is what it is. So then, like, after that, Fran was trying to tell me how, oh, you know, I was always presenting to you that I wanted to, like, date you. I'm like, no, you were not. He was like, yes, I was. No, you were not. Like, I'm not going to sit up here and say that you weren't doing something if you were. I'm not going to do that. Like, that's gaslighting. No, you were literally not showing me signs that you wanted to date me. Now, if you wanted to date me, you saying you want to date me and showing me that you wanted to date me are 2 totally different things. Your mouth is just words. Actions mean something. You weren't doing anything to show that you wanted to date me. So what are you talking about?
But at the time, you know, I was DL, I was scared, like I didn't know how to move about it, but I wanted to like date you publicly.
I'm like, oh, and you also seem to forget that you were married too, right? Man, like, you know, I was married back in 2019 before I started dealing with you. I said, you still were. What are you talking about? You still were married to this bitch. I don't know her. So I'm not being rude talking about her, but I'm just saying in general, like, this is how I'm feeling at the moment. Like, You were married to this damn girl, and you didn't tell me this. I found this shit out on Facebook. Then you tried to subliminally float your ass back into my good graces by hearting a picture of mine to show that, oh, you know, I'm open. Everybody should see that, you know, I'm attracted to her. And this is on my main Facebook page. It's my real name on it, like my government name. So people know, oh, this is a man, quote, quote. But, I mean, hello, she's a lady, period. But that's my real name. So I just didn't understand, like, what the fuck was the point of you wasting my time like that? He also just texted me, bitch. He just texted me. Let me read this. I'll say something, yeah, with the emoji over his head. So, bitch, why were you just trying to gaslight me and lie and say that you weren't married when I met you? I wasn't actively with her at all times. I was full of shit. I said, yeah, I know. I'm glad you owning it now. After that, he was like, you can literally ask the trans community. So you've been around the block with all these bitches. That is a level of classlessness that I cannot have. And I've done my little due diligence, but not the whole trans community know who you are, know what your booty hole look like. Like, that's crazy. You can ask the whole trans community about me. I used to be on a lot of BS. He said during the time I was dating, you know, Kendra, I was also in 3 other relationships. But I just wasn't having sex with everyone. Then he gonna text me this just now. He was talking something, but now I just be chilling. I'm so innocent. Bitch, you know what? Before I get to going the fuck off, let's just say, I don't know if I should continue speaking to him, because I really don't care to link up with him anymore. Like, I got what I wanted, you know, did my little thing, you know, we had fun. First car experience with like a DL basketball player, whatever. You know, that's it. Like, it literally just does not give anything else for me. Like, I had my fun. Like, you don't bottom. Like, girl, I'm straight. Like, literally, I'm good. Like, I don't really have any interest in dealing with you anymore. So, basically, y'all, that is the story time when I found out my link up was married, girl. And he also was dating somebody that I knew. Like, girl, and on top of that, like, almost had a little relationship with friends. I want to say Happy New Year's to these badass bitches out there. Remember, you are the baddest bitch, and can't no bitch tell you you're not. Period. Remember to keep your head high. Don't be disrespectful to people for the hell of it. Don't be disrespectful to people because you want to back somebody else up, or you jumping in somebody else's business, or whatever the case may be. Mind your business, stay in your place, and run your race, because it's only one finisher at the end of it, and you would want for it to be you. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you all so much for the accomplishments this year. Thank you all so much for 1,200 subscribers. Literally, before, like, I literally got to 1,200 3 months ago. Well, not 3 months ago. Sorry. I got to 1K like 3 months ago. And I'm at 260 now. So it's like 1,265, something like that. And it's the end of the year. And my goal was to make it to 1K at the end of the year. I made it past that. So thank you all so much for all your love and support. I appreciate everybody who has commented, liked, shared, whatever, subscribed, whatever the case may be. And I hope to see you badass bitches next year. Happy New Year's. Matter of factly, grab your bottle real quick. Because y'all know, Auntie can't leave you hanging, girl. We got to take a shot together. You know what I got in my hand. If it ain't no 2 fingers tequila, it's my Aztec Silver, my Montezuma, baby. I pour us a shot. You ain't gotta pour you too much, girl, but I'm gonna pour me like a pretty decent amount because, I mean, I'm at the house. Now, if you're out and you're driving or you're out clubbing, girl, please don't drink too much. Cheers to being the baddest bitches. Cheers to 1,200 subscribers this year and counting. And cheers to still being alive to see these accomplishments. Happy New Year's, bitches. Ooh. Oh, that's terrible.